Ladies and gentlemen of the court, we today will prove without any unreasonable doubt that this woman broke into the Bear's house and maliciously destroyed a prized family heirloom, Baby Bear's chair, worth over $12,000. We will prove without any doubt that she did this with intent, with motive, and with the course of action that transpired. Thank you.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, today we're going to present a case of jealousy and revenge. The case you're about to hear is about a teenage boy who fell in love with Goldilocks, and when the girl refused to go out with him, he went through great measures to make her life miserable and to get her in trouble. We will prove that Baby Bear was so jealous that he framed my client Goldilocks into concocting an elaborate plan that would get Goldilocks arrested and her reputation dragged through the mud. I am sure that after we present our evidence, that Your Honor, you will find my client guilty of all. You will not find my client guilty of all charges that have been unfairly levied against her. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're coming to the court today. Would you raise your right hand? You swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you may be seated, and you may proceed, counselor.
Just for the record, would you please state your name?
I am Baby Bear.
Alright. So, Baby Bear, do you live on 3 Bear Lane?
I do.
Do you live? And on June 25th of 2020, you got up in the morning and your mom made you breakfast. Is this correct?
That is.
And when you sat down to eat your porridge, it was too hot. Is this correct?
It was.
So your family went out for a walk into the woods until it cooled down?
Mm-hmm.
After you discovered the damaged front door when you returned, what were your first reactions?
I was shocked. I was scared. You know, I saw the door and I was like, I thought that there was an intruder.
And when you walked into the kitchen, you found porridge. Is this correct?
I did.
Happy?
It was, yeah, I left it and it was completely full. And, you know, that on top of the door was just, you know, scary. Who would eat my porridge?
And then you walked into the living room and noticed your chair had been broken.
Yes, and that was horrible for me.
And after you discovered the chair, you went up to your bed to cry over your prized possession.
Yes, it was terribly saddening. That was my favorite chair, you know, and it was passed down through generation.
And then you saw a girl sleeping in your room.
I did.
And this girl found sleeping in Baby Bear's chair. In Baby Bear's bed. Is she in this courtroom?
She does happen to be.
Please point to her. If the court's records held that Baby Bear identifies Goldilocks as the assailant who slept in.
Well, let's just ask. Could you tell the court what she is wearing?
What she was wearing today?
Today, right now.
Well, happens to be wearing a black puffy jacket and a purple shirt.
The court records will so reflect that Baby Bear has identified Goldilocks as the person in question she saw that day. You may proceed.
Baby Bear, did you invite Goldilocks to your house that day?
I did not.
On June 25th, when you went to the house of Goldilocks because she was upset with you. Is this correct?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
On June 24th, did you go to Goldilocks' house because you heard she was upset with you?
I did.
Because you refused to go on a date with her, is this correct?
Yes.
And you went to her house to calm her down because you were afraid that in her current mental state, she would harm you or do something to your property.
Yes, I wanted to make sure she was very calm because it didn't seem that way.
After you refused to go on a date with her, did Goldilocks say she would do this?
Do what, counselor?
Did she say she would smash your favorite chair?
Yes.
Was Goldilocks obsessed with you? in a harmful or unnatural way.
Yeah, she did seem to be very obsessed with me.
And Goldilocks was really upset with you, wasn't she?
She did not like that I turned her down.
Was Goldilocks upset that she deliberately and willfully destroyed your chair?
She did not seem to show much remorse.
You never put a note on your front door on the day of June 25th, 2020. Is this correct?
What would the note be in regards to?
Inviting her in.
I did not invite her in.
Objection, Your Honor.
On what grounds?
Evidence.
We have a piece of evidence marked Exhibit A that you will be introducing as a note from Baby Bear that was allegedly placed on the door on the day of question. So overruled. You may continue.
Have you suffered emotional damage since the break-in?
I have. So
Has
much.
your family suffered as well?
Yes.
Objection.
No further questions.
Under what grounds?
Relevance.
No further questions.
Well, yeah, just 1 second. The relevance, it's in the charges that they are seeking $10,000 for pain and suffering and for $978 for counseling bills. So your objection will be overruled at this time.
My apologies.
Would you, any further questions?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, at this time, would you like to cross-examine Baby Bear?
I would.
I have your exhibit.
Baby Bear.
Yes.
Is it true you had a crush on Goldilocks?
No, I was never really that interested in her.
Okay, have you ever had a crush on Goldilocks?
You know, there might have been some feelings here and there, but ultimately I turned her down.
Were you ever friends with Goldilocks?
Yes.
On June 24th, did you go over to Goldilocks' house?
Yes, I did.
And did you go to Goldilocks' house and ask her out on a date?
No, I went over there to console her after I said no to it.
Do you know what perjury is, Baby Bear?
You know, if you asked me to define it, I probably couldn't.
Is it perjury deliberately telling something that you know isn't true in the court of law?
Yeah.
Are you committing perjury in this court today, Baby Bear?
No, I am under oath.
So on June 24th, why were you at Goldie's house?
Like I said, just to console her about the fact that, you know, I said no and I didn't want anything bad to happen, so I kind of wanted to clear the air.
So just to clarify, you weren't there to ask her on a date.
I was not.
The story that Goldie tells is a little different than yours. She says that you asked her out on a date, and when she told you that she liked you as a friend, but you did not like that, and then you wanted to go on a date with her, she was mad, or she was upset because she said you were too furry. And when she refused to go out with you, you got mad, pushed Goldilocks to the ground, took her bike, and that's the story that Goldie tells. What story is true, baby?
Well, mine. I would never push anyone, especially her, because we were friends before, and I still wanted to be on good terms. So, that's what it was when I was clearing the air. I still wanted to be on good terms, so I would never do that.
Baby Bear, were you so mad at Goldilocks that you went home in anger and broke the chair that you loved so much? And then you had to come up with a plan so your parents wouldn't find out? Is that how it happened?
No.
Goldilocks says that you left a note on the front door telling her to come in, eat the food that was in your bowl, sit in your chair, and sleep in your bed. Did you write such a note?
I did not.
Your Honor, I would like to introduce Exhibit A to the court, the note written by Baby Bear to Goldilocks.
Would you hand that to the counsel? Would you take a look at that, please? Do you have any objections for Exhibit A, the note that allegedly on the door of the day in question to be admitted into court at this time?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Under what grounds?
his parents were with him. How would they not see him write the note and place it on the door? It's impossible.
Would
unless he
you
was-
hand exhibit marked A to Baby Bear? Baby Bear, you claim you've never seen this note before?
No,
Okay, let me have this.
I have not.
Would you bring this to your client?
Yes.
Goldy, this is exhibit marked A, a note that you allegedly saw on the front door the day of question. Is this the note that you saw that day?
Yes.
At this time, the court is going to admit evidence marked A, and we're just going to see where it goes. So you may proceed. It has been admitted.
Are you sure you never wrote that note?
I'm completely sure.
Baby Bear, do you think that Goldilocks would have the strength to break down your front door?
I think so. Yeah. Women are powerful.
Do you think that Goldilocks, the person that was your friend, would really break the chair that she knows you love so much?
Well, when I went to her house that day, she seemed pretty upset, so I would have put it past her.
Okay. Do you still consider Goldilocks your friend?
You know, maybe. Well, not now. Like I'm in court.
Baby Bear, are you sure you're telling the court the entire truth of what happened on June 24th and June 25th?
Yes, I'm entirely sure.
Before we go any further in this court, is there anything that you would like to tell the court, like the truth?
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you may be seated and you may proceed.
Okay, for the record, please state your name.
Goldilocks.
Okay. And could you please tell the court what happened between you and Baby Bear afternoon of June 24th?
This is the day that the bike was reportedly stolen.
So I was minding my own business at my house. I hear a knock on the door. I come up and it's Baby Bear. That was in a very bad mood. I don't know what his deal was. Very aggressive, very violent, very rude. And the next thing I know, it was just a daze. My bike was stolen.
You heard testimony today that says that Baby Bear asked you out on a date. And when you said no, or when he said, hold on. Baby Bear asked you out on a date. And no, you asked Baby Bear out on a date. He said no. And you became upset. Is that how it happened?
No.
No. Okay. So it was Baby Bear that asked you out and you said no. And Baby Bear became very upset?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't want to go out with Baby Bear. You were going to go out with the wolf, correct?
Very correct.
You don't love Baby Bear, do you, Goldilocks?
I do not.
Goldy, what did you first discover on the front door of the morning of June 25th?
A note from Baby Bear telling me to come over and enjoy some porridge.
Did the note say, "Come into my house, Goldy. I have left you my porridge. Sit in my chair, and if you get tired, take a nap in my bed"?
Yes.
Good. Would you hand that to Goldie? Goldie, is this the note that you saw on the door the day of question?
Yes.
Could you again just go ahead and read that for the jury?
Goldy, my friend, I went for a walk with my family. Please come in and help yourself to my porridge. It is just right. If you would like to sit down, go into the parlor and use my chair. If you get tired, you may sleep in my bed upstairs. See you soon, Baby Bear.
And do you recognize the handwriting on the note to be Baby Bear's?
It is.
Now about Exhibit A, the note. This note that you found on the door of Baby Bear's family home on June 25th. Has Baby Bear written you many notes before?
Yes,
So you would recognize the handwriting of Baby Bear.
I would.
So according to the instructions on the note, you went in, ate the food of Baby Bear, didn't you?
Yes.
And after you finished eating, you went down and sat in Baby Bear's chair. You discovered that the chair was already broken.
It was already broken.
So the chair was already broken, wasn't it, Goldilocks?
Yes.
So next you went to fall asleep on Baby Bear's bed?
Yes, briefly.
Who woke you up on the morning of June 25th?
Baby Bear.
Is it true that when you woke up, the Bear family chased you, threatened your life, and you had to run just to escape?
Yes.
So you were scared then when you ran away?
I was very. Baby Bear's previous aggression of pushing me down to steal my bike, his father's aggression, I couldn't take it. I was scared for my life.
Baby Bear really wanted to hurt you because you refused to go out on a date with him. Do you believe that to be true?
I do believe that to be true.
Are you afraid of Baby Bear?
Very.
Baby Bear has vowed to get even with you, hasn't he?
Yes.
Did Baby Bear steal your bike because he was seeking revenge?
Yes.
And you never gave him permission to borrow your bike?
Never.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'd like to cross-examine this witness at this time, Counselor.
Indeed I will. Miss Goldilocks, did you break into the Baby Bear's home?
I didn't break in. I was invited in.
Do you know what under oath means?
I do.
Well, do you? Doesn't under oath mean telling the truth?
Yes.
Are you telling the truth this morning, Miss Goldilocks?
I am.
Did you have a crush on Baby Bear at any point in time?
Maybe a long time ago, but not anymore.
What? Did you have a fatal obsession with Baby Bear?
No, of course not.
Did you not ask Baby Bear out on the date of June 24th? And when you were told you did not ask Baby Bear? I'm sorry. And when you became very upset? Goldilocks, why were you in the home of Baby Bear on June 25th?
Baby Bear had left me a note telling me to come in, have some porridge, sit in his chair, lay in his bed.
Were you an invited guest?
I was.
You say there was a note on the front door from Baby Bear that invited you into the Bear home?
Yes.
There wasn't a note on the front door, was there?
There was a note.
Goldy, we have a testimony this morning that states there never ever was a note on the front door. But you say there was a note on the front door. You just made the entire thing up, didn't you?
No, there was a note on.
Under what grounds?
Badgering the witness.
Badgering the witness.
Okay, I think we'll move along. So, Counselor, I think that what's in question, was there a note on the door, or was there not a note on the door? So we're just going to let the jury sort that one out.
All right. You destroyed Baby Bear's favorite chair because you knew it would hurt him, didn't you, Goldilocks?
No, it was broken before I even was there.
You love Baby Bear, don't you?
No.
And when you learned that Baby Bear was dating Little Red Riding Hood, you went a little crazy on the morning of the 25th, didn't you?
No.
Goldy, did you deliberately break the front door of the Bear family on the morning of June 25th?
No.
Were you so upset with Baby Bear on June 25th that you purposely destroyed Baby Bear's favorite chair because you knew how much that chair meant to him?
No, it was broken when I got there.
Goldilocks, is what happened on June 25th nothing more than a case of jealous girl trying to get back the person she loves?
That's not what this case is about.
You did all the things that you were talking about to the Bear family, didn't you? No further questions, Your Honor.
Fine, Counselor, you prepared. Thank you so much, Baby Bear, for your time. You may step down. Counselor, at this time, are you prepared to give your closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, today we presented evidence that proves beyond any reasonable doubt that Miss Goldilocks was an uninvited guest in the Bear home on June 25th, 2020. We have heard from eyewitnesses who were under oath and gave testimony that Goldilocks was the person in their house on the warm, sunny day. Your Honor, it is true that Goldilocks was never seen actually breaking into the door of the Bear family, but common sense points to Goldilocks. The defense never ever gave any evidence to point to anyone else who had motive to break into the Bear home. The defense stated that the chair that Goldilocks sat on was already broken. Once again, Your Honor, this line of defense makes little sense. We have heard in this court today that, again, Baby Bear loved the chair and the family cherished the chair. If the chair was already broken, the Bear family would have noticed. But they didn't. Once again, the person who broke the chair only points to Goldilocks. Goldilocks claims that she went to the house to get her bike back from Baby Bear. And when she got there, she saw a note on the door telling her to go in. This makes little or no sense. Despite the contention that the note was written by Baby Bear, Your Honor, if someone was else, why didn't Goldilocks call the police when she arrived? There was a broken door, wasn't there? If the door was already broken and you didn't break it, then why didn't you call the police? No, you broke the door. She didn't give any evidence because the only her person who because she was the only person to break into the Bear home and destroy the priceless heirloom. Your Honor, this is clearly the case of a jealous lover who sought only revenge that day on June 25th, 2022. She wanted to hurt Baby Bear and hurt him bad. She wanted to destroy the one thing that Baby Bear loved so much, his chair. Common sense only points to Goldilocks as the person who broke the chair. Goldilocks hid in the woods when she saw the Bear family leave. She broke down the door and took out her revenge by deliberately destroying Baby Bear's chair. In closing, Your Honor, common sense clearly points to Goldilocks. And we ask that you reward the Bear family with $12,678 for the broken chair, $978 for the front door, $5,000 for the mental therapy, and $10,000 for the pain and suffering. Lastly, Your Honor, don't look at the innocent exterior of Goldilocks today and say that someone who looks so sweet could have possibly committed a crime. But, Your Honor, common sense only points to Goldilocks. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. At this time, your closing statement.
Your Honor, today in this court, we have proven that Goldilocks is innocent of these charges against the three bears. This is a case of a bear whose pride was so hurt when he was rejected by the defendant, Goldilocks, that he went into great planning to get revenge that his sick little mind felt would make him feel better. Let's look at the evidence. The plaintiffs claim that Goldilocks was an uninvited guest in the Bear home, but we have precedent evidence this morning that proves this theory. We have shown a note written by a Baby Bear inviting Goldilocks into the Bear home on the day in question. Goldilocks, Your Honor, was an invited guest. We have heard testimony today that points only to Baby Bear as the person who could have broken Baby Bear's chair. Why? Because Baby Bear was so filled with sick, jealous rage which caused him to smash his own chair when his own anger took over his emotions. Your Honor, it was Baby Bear that broke the chair, not Goldilocks. You have heard today how Baby Bear was so upset with Goldilocks that he made threats against her and promised that he would get his revenge. You have heard today that Baby Bear, filled with rage, stole Goldy's bike because Goldy would not go out on a date with him. Your Honor, this court can only come to one conclusion, that Goldilocks is innocent of these charges and that Baby Bear did steal the bike of my client. Your Honor, today we are asking the court to put a court order on Baby Bear from ever having contact with Goldilocks again and paying Goldilocks the amount of $101 to replace her bike. Thank you, Your Honor.